What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with another Draw the Breakers Season 7/2nd anniversary video. And in today's video, we actually have leaks. And this may or may not be a good thing for the game. And many of you may not be excited for this, myself included. So, without the yapping out of the way, let me go ahead and show you guys who could potentially be the next raider for Dragon Ball The Breakers. So if we go ahead and take a look at the leak section of my Discord, this is also in the official Reddit Discord as well for the Breakers. Apparently there were findings of references to Raider colors for Golden Frieza, and they've been added in Season 7. So, this doesn't outright confirm that Golden Frieza is going to be the Raider for next season, but it just, made it very likely impossible, right? It's not outright confirmed at this time, but there was another time that this happened. If you guys have been following the game or my channel for a while, a similar thing actually happened way back in Season 2. So Demon Boy, who I imagine a lot of you are familiar with, has been data mining the game pretty much since release, right? Had findings relating to the Ginyu Force way back in April of 2023. Then, of course, I believe it was either May or June, we got the Ginyu Force as the Raider. And this is what they found back then. So for Captain Ginyu, there was gold skin, silver skin, yeah, the gold bust, silver bust, then gold bust, silver bust, and basically just gold and silver skins for the Ginyu Force. And the reason why that this was pretty conclusive was because, as you guys know, which I'll show you if you're not familiar, you haven't been grinding the game like that. Raiders are the only characters that have access to gold and silver skins. I guess technically not anymore, because you can have gold and silver shirts and keychains and stuff now. But at the time of the data mine for the Ginyu Force, they of course had colors that were found. Now what's interesting for Frieza specifically in this case is the fact that it isn't just the colors gold and silver. It is the fact that they have all the colors. They have red, green, orange, navy, and cyan before silver and gold. And if we go ahead and look here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 colors. I'm just getting the Discord to pull back up. One sec. Technically not 6 colors, because the 6th color would be the base color, or just the base skin. So there's 5 colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the silver and gold. And then if we go ahead and look in game, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have the silver and gold, right? So with that being said, I'm just gonna yap a little bit, talk about what they could do for Golden Frieza, and just discuss with you guys if this is something that you're happy about or not. So this is not my gameplay. My Raider priority is 0, and it's 2 a.m. so I didn't really feel like getting the Raider priority to actually get a Golden Frieza game. This is actually AK Polisher's footage. I'll have a link in the description below to their channel. So let me just lower this a little bit. Apologies. But for Golden Frieza, they could go one or two routes about this. They could make the Raider entirely Frieza, or they could have base form Frieza again into full power, into Golden Frieza, and then kind of go from there. But that would be a little redundant, and then that's technically only 3 forms. There's also speculation of you playing as some of his lackeys. There could be the guy that the members that actually resurrected Frieza. It's been a minute since I watched the Resurrection F movie, but I don't know if it's the guy that shoots shoots you with the gun, from fighters. If he's the guy that revived Frieza specifically. I know there's that skinny guy. There's the dude with the horns. All these characters that I don't think anybody really knows the name of. But Frieza definitely has, you know, the Frieza Force that you could be playing as for the first couple levels before you actually get to play as Golden Frieza. But if that were the case, it would probably be likely that those characters would have gold and silver skins, cyan, you know, etc., etc., because the findings just show Golden Frieza specifically. So would that mean that you just play Golden Frieza throughout all the forms or levels? Are there even levels? Like, how would that work? And kind of how would that, you know, how would the evolution even like kind of go for Frieza? Would it be that like, you know, Golden Frieza is a form you can only use for a certain amount of time, and then maybe through executions, and like killing civilians, you like up your charge or your meter to actually stay in the Golden Frieza form? I don't know. But I like Golden Frieza as a character. I think Golden Frieza is cool. I just think currently where we're at with the game, I don't think we're really at a point where we have to be reusing Raiders. You can argue we already technically did this with Baby, who definitely borrowed a lot of the moveset from Vegeta via the Ki Blast and super attacks as well. So to already be kind of reusing Frieza when, you know, the tag droids, thinking of Legends, when 17 and 18, 19 and 20 have like been in the game since launch in terms of the files, and we don't have them yet, I think is a little disappointing. And there's, you know, remnants of Jiren as well, more so probably on the transfer side of things than Raider, but the fact that we have, you know, evidence of them as well, I think is also a little disappointing. Hell, we even have Turles in the game, like with the Tree of Might, with the fruit being an emote, right? So like with all these Raiders and all these villains still being up for grabs for choosing, I think it's a little early to be reusing Raiders like this. And I think especially now, and although they are, you know, trying, or at least seemingly trying to do better by buffing the Gammas, I'm assuming they're buffing the Gammas because they made a point to mention the win-loss rate in the message that they did. But the fact that they're trying, I don't know. It's just, I don't think with how lackluster, you know, the anniversary is being right now, I think people would be really, really upset if we got a Golden Frieza Raider. I think even casuals would be upset by that, because I think the whole interesting part about this game is that all the Raiders are new and they're fresh feeling. Like a lot of them, although they play similarly and they have similar mechanics to a certain extent, they're not all exactly the same, where Golden Frieza, I feel like, would feel very samey. If they made it work, they would make it, you know, they'd make it work. And maybe, you know, they can make Golden Frieza be really cool mechanically. But the thing is, ultimately, at the end of the day, no matter how mechanically interesting they make Golden Frieza, no matter how great he looks, his executions, his area destruction, all that stuff, we already have a Frieza in the game, right? We already have one. Now you can argue, I guess we'd have two cells at this point too, but I think that's like kind of splitting hairs. But again, I just feel like we're at a point with the game where there's still so many Raiders to choose from. There's Cooler, there's Turles, there's Bojack, there's Slug, there's literally all of the movies cast. Dragon Ball, they have not done DKP yet. Even Z, like androids, could still be used as well. I remember there was something in the files about Bobbity potentially being a Raider, which would be probably not that great and that popular. Pride Troopers as well. I don't know. I just think there's so many different choices that they can do right now. So to kind of just do Golden Frieza, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I mean, take this with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, we don't know definitively. And one thing that, you know, for people that are hoping that it's not Golden Frieza, the Ginyu leak was found in April. And, you know, people correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Season 3 started in, like, May or June. So very shortly after that leak was found, or that data mine was found, that we knew it was the Ginyu Force. Where in this case, this data mine is found very, very early. So all this means is that Golden Frieza is being worked on. And it doesn't necessarily mean that he is guaranteed to be the next Raider. If there was like more information regarding it like at the end of the season, I feel like maybe there'd be a little bit more concern. But it is, I guess, something to have on your radar. And maybe I'm just coping. Maybe it is guaranteed to be Golden Frieza. And I'm just coping at this point. But I would prefer literally anybody else. Android 21, 17 and 18, the Pride Troopers, literally anybody else besides Golden Frieza, personally. I think it's just, I don't know. I mean, technically, Frieza was even playable and released prior to the game's release in beta, but still yet, I just feel like Frieza is fine. Like, I wouldn't say he's the most comp Raider, but he's still very decent. He can get the job done, and his passives are still fairly solid. I think he's just kind of showing age, not necessarily to his own kit, but just because of like how crazy survivors can be in certain scenarios. But with that being said, I'm not gonna really like yap to y'all much more. There's not really too much to say. Again, if you guys want to see the leaks, they are in my my Discord. There's not really too much more that was added. I mean, I could check yeah, references. Yeah, Winter found it. So that's it. I'm not sure what they're saying in here in terms of discussions. Can't wait for Golden Frieza. Can't wait for you to complain the lack of Black Frieza skin. Yeah, Golden Frieza Season 8. Season 9 is going to be Buhan. Oh, man. A Z Broly skipper Super Broly. Jesus, please. Say it ain't so. Alright, y'all. Well, that's going to be the video. Yeah, this AK Polisher video finished anyway. So, with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, have fun. Peace out. And comment down below how you feel about a potential Golden Frieza Raider. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, stay safe, have fun. Peace out, dude. Peace out.